Good morning. It's kind of late morning now, but I don't work today. I've been doing training for the past 5 days in a row. 3 of them have been at the marina. The first 2 days at the marina, I was out on the docks. So I was out there learning all about the boats. It's been very, very interesting. I've learned a lot. The first day of training, I don't remember if I talked about it or not in a different video, but first day I met with the girl training me, Allison, and she's super sweet. And we went over opening the docks, which was a lot of fun, and I got to start a bunch of sea racers, which the next day my tricep was extremely sore. But it was fun, and then, so we opened the docks, we kind of talked about it, and then I had a bunch of OG reading to do, so I pretty much spent the next 2 hours inside reading just like safety stuff, just learning about the role a little bit more. And then we had lunch, and then I went back and I did another hour of reading. And then we went back out to the docks and I learned how to spiel. So pretty much just giving the safety spiel about what you can and can't do, how your boat works, whatnot. So we spieled a whole bunch. And then we closed the docks and then I was done. And I think that night I went to Epcot and I met Amanda and my friend Taylor. And we just played in Epcot for the night. And then, what day is it? Today's Friday. So then Wednesday, I had my second day out on the docks, and we did more spieling. I learned the big boats, so pontoons, and the Montauk and the Element. I did spieling for that, which was fun. It's just a lot to remember. And then I learned how to tie up a boat. I learned how to properly dock and tie up a boat. I was pretty proud of myself for that. It's pretty good. My spiel's pretty good so far. I have a few days off the dock now before I take my CAPA, which is just like your test saying, yes, okay, you can do this. You can keep learning. And you understand like the concept of what's going on here. So then we closed the docks. I spent the whole day out on the docks, and I don't know if you can tell, but along my forehead and my nose, I totally got burnt. I am using sunscreen, so don't worry. I've just been pasty white all winter. And then I came down to 90-degree weather. I left Ellensburg right when we were finally getting into spring, which is when our sun finally comes out. Wintertime we had like a consecutive 3 feet of snow for what felt like forever, but it was probably about 3 months. And then the next day, so yesterday, I had my first day at cashier, which wasn't too bad for the fact that I've done a lot of cashier stuff before between working at Under Armour and Chico's and then working at the recreation center. I had to learn cashier there. So it wasn't too bad. I really, really like the people that I work with. They're all really nice and a lot of fun. At the marina, I can tell that there's gonna be a lot of like ups and downs with like busyness, because you can go like, I think one day we didn't rent out a single sea racer and we just did like pontoons and the Element. And then other days we rented out a bunch of sea racers, and so I can tell it's gonna be like days where there might be several hours where no one's coming out, or days where we're having people go back to back to back and we don't have any boats. But so cashier, we spieled, and then I had some reading to do, and then we lunched, and then we just spent most day in the cashier's little office, so I got to stay out of the sun a little bit more today. Opening and closing for cashier is way easier than out on the docks. But I'll have today, tomorrow off, so Friday, Saturday off. And then on Sunday, I have one more day as cashier training. And then Monday, I do my CAPA, so I just pretty much get watched and to make sure that I'm doing everything right and I'm sending people out on the boats properly and not sending them out to without life jackets or anything. And then I take like a test, and then I'm back out on the docks and the cashier, and then I think I'm done for the day. And then I think I work the next day at the docks if I pass my CAPA. But today I'm gonna go meet my friend Erica, who I met online, and a bunch of her roommates that I think are not training today. And we're going to go to Epcot, and then we're gonna go over to Magic Kingdom, and I think we're gonna have like a late lunchy dinner there. And then we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios. So they know way more about the parks than I do, so they're gonna be guiding me. But I wanted to show you guys my breakfast this morning. So what I have here, I have Dave's Killer Bread, and then you can kind of see it over here. I put hummus all over my toast, and then I cut up tomatoes and avocados. So this is going to be my breakfast today. Super cheap. You can pick whatever kind of bread you want. I just really like Dave's Killer Bread. My boyfriend got me into it. And then tomatoes, avocados. I got non-organic avocados this time for the fact that the organic avocados were $1 more than non-organic. So me trying to save a little bit of money, but it's delicious. I don't remember what kind of hummus I got. I think it's just the Sabre, or I don't know what it's called, but I think it's like one of the popular hummuses. So yeah, pretty cheap breakfast, pretty healthy. And the reason why I woke up so late today was the fact that last night I FaceTimed with my boyfriend for 3 hours, which was so much fun. So one of our favorite things to do, which is pretty pathetic, is binge watch TV shows together. And I finished listening, so I love Gilmore Girls, and I got the book on CD of Lauren Graham's Talking as Fast as I Can, and I listened to it, and when I was all done, I was like, oh, I never finished Parenthood, which was another show she was in, and so I decided to start watching it, and then I got my boyfriend into it, and so I left, and we had been watching it together, and so we were just both really bummed that we weren't going to be able to watch it together, because we really liked talking about all the situations that were going on in the show. And so last night, we both got on FaceTime with each other. On his TV, he turned on Parenthood on Netflix, and on my laptop, I turned it on too. And we watched it together, and it was so fun. I loved it. Watching TV with him is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Guess what? I got my main gate. Woo! So I found Erica and all her friends. Ah, yay, finally. And now we're gonna go meet Anna and Elsa again. Yay. This wind, it makes me feel like I'm back home in Ellensburg. I kind of like it. It makes it not so hot here.
Every day, unless you're me and you see it every 4.5 minutes. My friends, a Komodo dragon, the world's largest living lizard, presented to Dr. Falls by President Suharto of Indonesia. The human face on the back of the lizard commemorates man and beast living in the jungle at peace with one another. My friends, we're dining in the mess hall. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Woo!
Vlog it.
Yes, everyone's
Thank
food.
you so much.
Had shrimp twice today now.
Okay.
What did you get?
I got the pork.
Pork. Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Amazing. I got a noodle salad.
We're at Skipper Canteen.
We still have a lot of food left.
And it's gone.
Fine, you can do it. Stuff it all down your face, Ellen. Stuff
It was delicious.
Stuff your face.
It was a wee bit spicy, but that's what water's
Down your
for.
face.
One thing, but it was all started by a rabbit.
Right? Not a mouse. Oswald has a girlfriend? What? What is her name?
I'm just an ordinary demiguy. What was two thumbs and pulled up the sky? When you were waddling yay high, this guy! Who stole that fire from down below? You looking at him, yo! Oh! Also I lasso the sun. Welcome to stretch your days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shrink your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. It's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly I could go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground, all over this valley just messing around. I killed a meal, I buried its guts. Planted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Larry, he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at them now, me now, just tickety tap, 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 tap. Oh, what would you say when you say you're welcome? For the wonderful world you know. It's okay, you're welcome. Think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's okay to say you're welcome. 'Cause I'm gonna need that boat. Sailing away, away, you're welcome. 'Cause now we can't do anything but float. You're welcome, you're welcome. And thank you!
So, we've left Magic Kingdom, and now we are in Hollywood Studios. We're gonna do all the fun rides. I think we're gonna go over to the Launch Bay maybe, but we'll see.
The light side of the force. Do not give in to anger, do not give in to fear.
Oh my god, we just met Chewie, and that was adorable. I took a selfie with him. I have a satchel too. So I just dropped off Erica and Justin. The rest of their friends and roomies took an Uber home. But since they didn't want to get a huge Uber, I just drove them home. Now I'm going home, so I will say goodnight.